Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So the other day I was discussing with a friend of mine. We were just walking and talking about how the lifestyle here or Douala has become so expensive, even with food. At least food is something that even with 100 francs or 1000 francs you can cook a pot of jollof rice with it. I remember sometime years ago I did a challenge where I went to the market with just 1000 francs to see what 1000 francs can get me from my local market, at least which can cook a pot of food. Okay, but guys, right now in 2025, with that 1000 francs, it cannot even get me half of the ingredients I used many years ago when I was doing that challenge. It is not even possible. So we're just talking and pointing out a few things that has really changed and making life really hard for us here who are based in Douala. My case study is Douala, okay, because this is where I am based. I don't know about other regions in Cameroon, but I feel like it's better there. But here in Douala, it is not your mates. Guys, to eat, to feed, to move, to rent, everything has become so expensive and making life in the economic capital of Cameroon so hard. If you don't have like a financial backup to be able to live life as you want, at least to the bare minimum, then I will not advise anyone to move into Douala right now. But if you can manage, which all of us have become managers, then you can move in. This video is just me ranting and just pointing out the things that make Douala really expensive in 2025. So if you're interested in this video, then please keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercy Dare. I am a Cameroon YouTuber based in Douala. If you are seeing this pretty face wearing a polka dot dress for the very first time, please do to click on the red subscribe button. It is free, and also join the family. Okay, you're gonna like it here. We'll have a good time here. If you end up enjoying this video while I'm talking and pointing out all the things I feel like has made Douala's lifestyle so expensive, please give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comment section if you have experienced or you are experiencing these aspects. Okay, let me know down in the comment section. Don't hold on your thoughts. Okay, yeah, I just want us to just, you know, even though maybe there's nothing we can do about it, but at least letting it out and, you know, just talking about it will make you feel better. Anyways, let's jump right into it. First thing I'm going to talk about is food. At least food is something that we should be able to afford, right? Because tell me why ginger that used to be something really affordable. With 50 francs you can buy a whole pack of ginger. Ginger has become so expensive that with 100 francs it's just, I don't know if, God, sometimes I compare it to scarcity of fuel. It is not only expensive, it is pretty much scarce. Cameroon produce a lot of goods. Okay, we produce a lot of raw material. Our soil is so rich to the extent that we farm, we harvest, and we also exploit and feed other African countries, even European countries, because back in the day CDC used to export banana to other countries, right? So tell me why us living in this country or in Douala, we cannot afford to buy food to our satisfaction. The other day I went to the market with 5,000 francs to get a few stuff for the house. You guys, they sold me 7 fingers of plantain for 1,000 francs. Back in the days, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that quantity of plantain we used to buy for 500, but now it's 1,000. With 7 fingers of plantain, how many people are going to eat from that plantain? Like, supposing you have a house full of people, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How much plantain are you going to buy that is going to feed your family? Rice is expensive. A cup of rice now is about 250. Back then we used to buy rice for 50 francs or 100 francs per cup. Right now it's 250, 300 francs per cup. Maggi cubes or seasoning cubes that we used to buy for 50 francs now goes for 7 cubes for 1,000. Guys, maybe you're earning about 50k per month, 100k. I have a family to feed. You have a family to pay their school fees, bills, medical bills. Right now, there's no even tomato supply. You buy 5 tomatoes for 500 francs. Some are even threatening to give you 4. It is that bad, you guys. To think that people cultivate these things here in Cameroon. There is nothing that we import here in Cameroon except for rice. which we import. But most like 90% of food we eat and consume here in Cameroon, these are the things we cultivate here in our countries. Food comes from the northwest, from the west, from all over the regions here. Tell me why these things are so expensive, you guys. Or our soils have become so bad that it's limited, or food supply is limited. Is it the buy and sell that are making life difficult for us? Does it mean I have to earn 1 million francs per month to enjoy food stuff here in Douala? So an average person cannot take 10,000 francs or 5,000 francs to the market to prepare chicken sauce and rice. An average person cannot afford it because a whole chicken now, the least amount is 3,000 francs, you guys. I don't know what is happening in Cameroon or in Douala. What is happening here? Let's talk about restaurants here. You decide to go and eat in a restaurant, right? You order maybe dole and plantain. Guys, the last time I went to the restaurant to eat, that is the most affordable restaurant though, the least food cost 2,000 francs, and it's the same quantity that we used to eat way back like 2 to 3 years ago to buy for 1,000. Right now it's 2,000 francs. That is the least though. I don't want to talk about mommy puts. Those areas are not there because of the hygiene. Let's talk about good restaurants, like really affordable restaurants. It is not cheap. It is not cheap. So if you are thinking of moving to Douala to settle, my dear sisters, you need to have more than just one source of income. At least you need to have like a regular source of income and also like side hustle. That way you can back it up, because everything here is not cheap. Let's move to fuel. We all know that every year the government increases fuel, the prices of fuel, right? And because of that, it has to affect transportation fare as well. That is standard every year. Speaking of transportation, because of the fuel increase, it has also affected the price of transporters. Those who offer taxi services, bike services, they have also increased their taxi fare. The standard taxi fare here in Douala is 350 francs. Whether you are moving a distance that is just 100 kilometers, so it's 350 francs. And here, you guys know how Douala it is so large. There is no way you get a direct taxi from one place to another without paying like a double fare, because they already have a standard. If for example I want to go to Bonanjo, it's a two taxi fare. I'm taking from Bonamoussadi to Rompoy or Fay Rouge, that is 300 francs. From Fay Rouge to Bonanjo, another 350 francs. That makes it 700 francs. Supposing I get there and I have to enter into the neighborhood, I'm going to take a bike ride. It's just an example. So at the end of the day, to and fro is going to cost you about 2k, 2k5, which is crazy. Nothing here is affordable. Everything here is expensive. Now you talk of those who like private car owners. You want to fuel your car, 1 liter is 840 francs, almost 1,000 francs. If you want to fuel like 2 liters of gas oil or petrol, you need to spend at least 2k. Now they have increased everything. Insurance have increased, and this windscreen thing, I've forgotten the name, everything has increased. For those driving like normal Toyota car, they used to pay for 25,000. Now it has gone up to 50k. It is crazy, you guys. So it has really made life really difficult for us to live, and that has made us to open our eyes to other side hustles. That way we can be able to fit all bills. The next aspect is the sudden increase in rents from greedy landlords. Imagine you stay in a house for like a year or two. The landlord will just wake up one morning and tell you, hey, I've increased the rents from 50 to 100,000. Like, are you kidding me? It's not even like a 5% increase or a 10%, like 100% increase in rents. I don't know what is happening with Douala landlords, you guys. They just wake up one morning, whether it's a hardship that is also affecting them, or I don't know if they think that is only them that this hardship is affecting. It's affecting every one of us. We are trying here. If some of us decided to settle in Douala, it's because we found a job here. It's not because we like staying here. Because of the drastic increase in population from the Anglophone crisis, most people have moved into Douala, so it has made Douala really populated, and landlords are taking advantage of it. Like, if you don't want it, you can go. Take it or leave it. If you don't want to pay the rent, auntie, leave my house. So many cases, I hear them every other day. I have friends who just recently moved. I'm like, hey, this house was really nice. You had a bed. She was like, She's like, sister, landlord don't just increase rental, not even 5%, like maybe 55,000 or 60,000, 100,000, from 50 to 100. Talk about lifestyle in Douala. Anyways, lifestyle I mean by, just hanging out with your family, go to the supermarket, go to the restaurant, you go out to, have fun with your child, your children, just having fun in general. Guys, you go to the supermarket to get something for yourself, just ordinary bread. Ordinary bread. You want to take your child to, play around in a public place, you pay 1,500 francs. They don't give you juice, they don't give you anything, just to go and spend about 15 to 20 minutes. 1,500. Some even goes for 5k. Let's talk about clothes, makeup, anything. Everything has become so expensive, you guys. Again, here in Douala, water supply is not regular. Most people dig boreholes just to have regular supply of water. You need to consider all these things I mentioned if you decide to move to or settle in Douala. It is so expensive. This is the economic capital of Cameroon, but anyways, guys, there's so much to talk about here in Douala, but these are the main things that really catches my attention living here. These are the things I wanted to pinpoint here if you decide to settle here in Douala. I don't want to talk about the roads. The roads are really bad, but we are managing it. At least we can move from one place to another. Okay, jobs too are not easy to come by. It's just a lot going on. Security, oh god, let me not talk about that one. But yeah, you just need to be careful, have more than one job, more than one side hustle, that way you'll be able to pay your bills and afford the life that you want here in Douala. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you relate in anything I have mentioned, please don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, this is me just ranting and also creating an awareness for those of you who wish to come and settle here in Douala. Okay, just have this at the back of your mind. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.